This conference will now be recorded.
Hello students, I'm Dr. Divya from TeenEinstein. So in this chapter ecosystem, in part 3, one more topic we need to study, that is ecological pyramids. So in last class we learned about food chain, food web and all, and how energy is transferring from one form to another form, and how organisms are utilizing that and how it is getting wasted, or energy wastage, how it is happening, all these things. 10% law of energy transfer that we have learned. Then we learned about food web. So in today's class, we are going to learn about the next topic in the same, that is ecological pyramids. So what do you mean by ecological pyramids? See, this is an ecological pyramid. So from this is pyramid of numbers. So we are representing the ecological parameters. Like we are showing in different trophic levels, right? So here we are representing the ecological parameters. So that is the, or ecological pyramid, that is the graphical representation. So how we are representing in graphical way, we are representing different or various ecological parameters at the trophic levels of food chain, right? Here, this is in a food chain, the basic one, from where it is starting, from producer. So from producer level, it is getting started. So what we are doing in this, or how we are representing in ecological pyramids, that is a graphical representation of various ecological parameters. And we are in different trophic levels, we are representing the parameters. And at the base level, you can see, what you can see at the base level, producers are coming at the base level, because there comes the food production. Here food is getting produced at the basic level. Then we can see primary consumers, secondary consumers and tertiary consumers, different types of organism in different levels. In ecological pyramids, mainly we are using how and all we are preparing this or making this ecological pyramid. Mainly we are using number of individuals, then biomass, then energy. Pyramid of numbers, then pyramid of biomass, pyramid of energy. For showing these parameters, we used to prepare this ecological pyramids, or we used to make the representation of these kind of ecological parameters. So we need to check one by one. So the base of the pyramid, that is broad. Here you can see base of the ecological pyramid is broad and it is becoming narrow. It is becoming narrow towards the apex. Here you can see. See, from here, it's not going everywhere. It's not having the same width. So from the base it is broad. You can see this much. But think about when it is going to top level, it is becoming narrow. Got it? So this relationship, that is expressed in terms of number, biomass or energy. At the base of the pyramid, you can see producer, or that is the first trophic level. In the apex, that is the tertiary consumer or top level consumer. Then there are three types of ecological pyramid that we are going to study one by one. Three types of ecological pyramid. Which are they? Which are the three types? Which are the three types of ecological pyramid? Pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass and pyramid of energy. So all these three types we are going to learn. Let's see one by one. Pyramid of number. So this is the first one we are going to learn. See, we know that in all ecosystem, most of the ecosystem, producers, you can see maximum number, right? Here you can see maximum number of producers. Producers will be more in number. So in most of the ecosystem, number of producers are maximum. Then we have already learned when we are transferring energy or the transfer of food from one level to another trophic level. In that, only 10% of the food that is present in one trophic level, and that becomes the part of next trophic level. Right? Only 10% is getting conserved. That's what we have learned in the last class. Then this 10 percentage, when it is getting produced 10 percentage here, only this 10 percentage is going to next level, right? So food during transfer of food at any trophic level, whether it is primary, secondary or this top position, wherever it may be, only 10 percentage of food present in that trophic level, that becomes the part of next trophic level. Okay, not more than that. Then what is happening to 90 percentage? Out of 100 percentage, only 10 percentage is moving to next trophic level. What about another 90 percentage? Where it is going? This 90 percentage of food, either it is lost in waste. Okay, it is getting wasted. We have learned that in the form of heat and all, it is getting wasted, or for body maintenance or the maintenance of that level, trophic level, it is getting utilized. Something like that we have learned. So here only 10 percentage of that is moving to next trophic level. What about another 90 percentage? Either it is lost in the form of wastage, or during cellular respiration it is broken down for providing energy. Energy for what? Energy for life activities. Either in the form of heat, it's getting wasted, right? Or for cellular activities like cell respiration and all, it is getting utilized. Okay, so for these kind of activities, it is getting utilized. So these producers, what producers will do? These producers will support few herbivorous plants. Then these herbivore that will help carnivore, only few that can support. So the number there in the number of top carnivores, it will be very less. That number will be very less compared to this producer, number of producer. When it is going to top level, the number will reduce. Got it? So this is pyramid of number. It is upright pyramid. Okay. Pyramid of numbers, these questions and all you can expect. Pyramid of number, it is upright pyramid. Got it? So what and all we said in pyramid of number? Here number of producers, that will be maximum, and during transfer of food from any trophic level to the next trophic level, only 10% of the food is moving to next trophic level. From one level to next level, when it is moving, only 10% is moving. Okay, 10% of energy or food is getting transferred to next trophic level. Remaining 90%, it is getting wasted. Okay, it is in the form of waste, it is going, or heat, or otherwise it is utilized for cellular activities like cell respiration and all. That time it will break down and it will be, that energy will be used for cellular activities. Got it? Next, here in this we need to learn here you can see pyramid of numbers in a grassland ecosystem. So only 3 top carnivores are supported in an ecosystem based on production of nearly 6 million plants. See here, from this much huge production, only 3, here number of individuals, think about, consider this number of individuals. When it is going to top levels, from the base level, the number of individuals are more. When it is going to primary consumer or first trophic level, from this next trophic level, when it is going, number is reducing. Again, when it is moving to the next level, again number is reducing. So when it is reaching the top level, only 3 individuals are supporting, or only 3 individuals are getting supported from this much huge number of producers. So that's how we need to think. So here, 3 top carnivores, they are supported in an ecosystem based on production of nearly 6 million plants. It's around near 6 million plants. From that, only three are supported. Top carnivores, that here in this level, only 3 are getting supported. Okay. So what we can understand from this, in each successive trophic level, here you can see this different trophic levels. In each level, number of individuals are decreasing. Here number of individuals are getting decreased. When it is going to higher trophic levels, the number of individuals are getting decreased. So the pyramid of number is upright. For example, you can say grassland ecosystem and pond ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem and pond ecosystem. These are the examples for pyramid of numbers. So in this main points, what you need to explain is this is upright pyramid. When from the bottom level, when it is going to top trophic levels, the number of individuals are decreasing. Okay. Then next is the energy transfer. About the number energy transfer, only 10% of energy is getting transferred. Remaining 90% it's getting wasted, like heat energy. It's going like heat energy, or here for cellular activities it is getting utilized. Okay, so these are the main points which you need to learn from this. Then only very less number of individuals are getting supported from a huge number of producers. Okay, around 6 million plants are there as producers. From there, when it is going to primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer, in primary consumer and secondary consumer itself, you can see the decrease in number of individuals. When it is reaching the top level or tertiary consumer, there you can see only 3 individuals are getting that support, or that energy is moving to another 3 individuals. There the number of individuals are very less. Okay, next is inverted pyramid of number. See here, one thing, pyramid of number, ecological pyramid. In that first one, pyramid of number. In this pyramid of number, there we can see different types. Upright pyramid. This is the example for upright pyramid, grassland and pond ecosystem. In these type of ecosystem, you can see upright pyramid. Okay. The next is in pyramid of numbers, you can see another type, that is inverted. This is second type. Then third type is spindle. Okay. Like this, 3 types are there. Pyramid of number. In that, first one is upright. Second type is inverted, and third type is spindle. Okay, in so upright means down, the producers will be more in number. When it is going to top level, number of individuals will be less. Okay, so it will get an upright type. Then inverted, second type is inverted. See, in some cases you can see at each successive trophic level, number of organism is higher than in the preceding one. And the size, what about the size? The size will gradually decrease in successive levels. Got it? So here, that shape of the pyramid, that will get inverted. Here you can see. Here producers, these are trees. When it is moving to herbivores like birds, here compared to the trees, number of birds will be more. Right? Here individuals will increase. What about the upright one? Upright one, the producer level, it will be more. For that, we have said example of pond ecosystem and grassland ecosystem. In grassland ecosystem and all, which one will be the producer? Grass. So number of grass, that will be more. That is the producer. When it is moving to grasshopper, number will reduce. Right? Then next level, when the frogs are coming to eat that grasshopper, again number will reduce. Right? So it is a upright one. Example is like that. Upright one ecosystem, grassland ecosystem and pond ecosystem. But when it is coming to the inverted one, what we can say, producer trees, on trees, The trees will be less in number, right? Big trees. Then on that, so many birds will be there, right? And on these birds, so many bugs will be there. In single bird itself, we can see so many bugs which are living as parasites, right? Then on this parasite, hyperparasite, microbes, that number will be more. So in an inverted pyramid, you can see down producers. At the bottom level, you can see producers, then herbivore, then parasite, hyperparasite. From this, what you can understand, trees, those number will be less. When it is moving to next trophic level, that number is increasing. You can see here. From trees, compared to trees, number of birds will be more. Then compared to those birds, bugs will be more. Like parasite, that number will be more. On single organism itself, we can see many parasites or many bugs. Then from that, when it is moving to microbes level, that number will be more compared to this level, right? What we can say in an inverted, each successive trophic level, number of organism is higher than the preceding one, and the size is decreasing at successive levels. Size will be decreasing, right? So the shape of the pyramid, that may be inverted. Here you can see an inverted level. Here the shape is inverted. So an inverted shape, you can see that in upright pyramid, it was exactly opposite, right? Here number of producers are more in the upright one, but here it is less. So the number is increasing from bottom to top in this, in inverted one. So here, for example, what we can say, a large size tree, in that is considered as producer, right? So that will be favoring several birds, or that will be providing nourishment to so many birds. Then on that bird, parasites will be there, like ticks, bugs, and all such kind of parasites will be present on that bird. So that parasites will be depending upon those birds for their nourishment, right? So that number will be much more than these number of birds. Then you can see these bugs, when it is moving to microbial level, again number is increasing. So in inverted pyramid, number is increasing from down. When it is going up, number is increasing, but the shape, it is having an inverted shape. Here spindle shape, Next is spindle shaped. The third one is spindle shaped. In this, what we can see in spindle shaped, a tree. Just for an example, we can see a tree that is supporting so many birds, herbivores, right? Tree that is supporting birds, herbivores. So next level will be, see here you can see, next level will be birds. Then these birds, these herbivore or these birds, they are eaten by one or two hawks in that area, like one or two eagles or hawks. So what will be there? Here you can see first producers. Producers, here they are trees. Trees are at producer level. Compared to that, the small birds, that number will be more, right? Then again, when it is going from this second level to third level, when it is going, the number is again decreasing. That's why it is getting a spindle shape. Got it? So there are number of pyramids. There are three types: upright, inverted, and spindle shaped. Upright, inverted, and spindle shaped. Got it? Next comes pyramid of biomass. Pyramid of biomass. So in pyramid of biomass, you can see two types. One is upright, another one is inverted. Okay, in pyramid of biomass, you can see two types, upright and inverted. Upright, and this is inverted. So pyramid of biomass, you can see two types. One is upright and next is inverted. Okay, so here biomass, this biomass, that is the amount of living matter, right? What is biomass? The amount of living matter, and this is expressed as weight. This biomass is expressed as weight. So that biomass, that is the amount of living matter at any particular trophic level at a given time, that we have already learned what is biomass. So the pyramid of biomass in one terrestrial ecosystem, that will be usually upright. Okay, pyramid of biomass in terrestrial ecosystem will be always upright. So how it will be for upright pyramid? The total biomass of producers or plants in a specific area. See, total biomass of producers or that plants in a specific area, that will be more than that of primary consumers. Okay, this biomass of producers will be more than biomass of primary consumers. And next, secondary consumers. When it is moving to secondary consumers, that decreases. Gradually, it is decreasing in different trophic levels. When it is going to top positions, that is decreasing. So in top carnivores, how we can say in top level, it will be least. So in tree and grassland ecosystem, for this upright one, we can see tree, then grassland. in these ecosystem pyramid of biomass, in this producer level, biomass will be more, number will be more here, and biomass also will be more. When it is moving to top levels, the number will be, or the biomass will be least. Got it? See here, primary producers, here you can see dry weight, or this is the biomass which is expressed, or the most comfortable one, that also we learned, most comfortable one is when it is getting expressed as dry weight, right? So here primary producers, it is 809 kg. Okay, when it is moving to primary consumers, it is 37, and from there when it is moving to secondary consumers, it is 11, and when tertiary consumers, when it is reaching at the level of tertiary consumers, it is 1.5. So when it is reaching top level, it is getting decreased. Got it? In the upright one. So for these we are giving examples like tree and grassland ecosystem. For pyramid of biomass, for the upright one, tree and grassland ecosystem. That's why we said in terrestrial ecosystem, usually it is found upright. In terrestrial ecosystem, it is found upright. Then at higher trophic level, here you can see there is a sharp decrease in biomass, right? There is a sharp decrease in biomass in the top level. In bottom level, it is more. When it is moving to top level, the biomass is getting decreased. Here you can see this is the example. This one, pyramid of biomass. There is a sharp decrease of biomass at higher trophic levels. Okay. When it is moving to higher level, there is a sharp decrease. Next, when it is moving to the inverted one, for example, we are saying aquatic or a pond ecosystem or aquatic ecosystem, in that pyramid of biomass may be inverted. Okay, that biomass may be inverted. For example, we can say here phytoplanktons, biomass of this zooplankton, it will be higher than that of phytoplanktons, because zooplankton, their lifespan, it is longer when compared to the phytoplanktons, and there is a number of generation of phytoplanktons. That number of generation that will be consumed by single generation of zooplanktons. Okay, so biomass of fish may they may still, that will be larger as when the fishes are becoming large, that size and the biomass will be more. So this size with longer lifespan and a number of generation of zooplanktons that can be consumed by these fishes, right? So during that transfer, only 10% of biomass of one generation, it is passed to the next trophic level. So sum total of this biomass of this animals in this ecosystem, and like brown algae and all you can see in such kind of ecosystem, that is, see, don't get confused. Here you can see phytoplanktons. When it is moving to higher level, here this is not the number, biomass, phytoplanktons, small ones, they'll be very small ones, and the number may be more, but the biomass is very less. When it is moving to insect level, there compared to this, their biomass is increasing. Then this is consumed by small fishes there also. You can see biomass is increasing, but here so many these small fishes, so many fishes are eaten by a big fish. Their number will be less, but the biomass will be more. So when it is going to top trophic levels, number may be less, but the biomass is increasing. In which one? In aquatic ecosystem. Got it? In aquatic ecosystem, the number may be less when it is moving to the top trophic levels or higher trophic levels, but here biomass will be more. That's what we are representing in this graph here with an example here. Primary producers may be 4, but when it is moving to primary consumers, that sorry, here not number, this is the biomass of primary producers 4. When it is moving to next one, the biomass is 21. So here it is coming in an inverted way. Got it? The dry weight or the biomass. So what we can say, in an aquatic ecosystem, that pyramid of biomass may be inverted. In aquatic ecosystem, pyramid of biomass may be inverted. For example, which one we said? Biomass of zooplankton, that is higher compared to phytoplankton. Then another reason, a number of generations, so many generations of phytoplanktons that may be consumed by single generation of zooplanktons. Right? So biomass of fish that may be still larger. That fish, biomass of that fish may be larger because this larger fish, that fish is in large, that is having larger size, and that will be eating several generation of this zooplanktons. So during that, only 10% of energy or that biomass from one generation is getting transferred to next trophic level. So the when it is moving to higher trophic level, the biomass is increasing. Biomass is increasing. Number may be less, but biomass is increasing. Okay. So next is pyramid of energy. Next one is pyramid of energy. See here, in pyramid of energy, what you can see, this pyramid of energy that is always upright, because we have learned energy when it is moving from one to another one, that flow of energy is unidirectional. Okay, that flow of energy is unidirectional. From producer to that consumer level, that energy is moving, right? From producer, it is moving to different levels, different trophic levels. That means to different levels of consumers it is moving. Okay, so that energy is unidirectional. The flow of energy is unidirectional. Unidirectional flow of energy from producer when it is moving to consumers, different levels of consumers, there is a unidirectional flow of energy. And energy content that will be maximum in producer. Okay, producer will be having maximum energy content. Right, from there when it is moving to different trophic levels, it will get that wastage of energy will come, right? So the energy content is maximum in producers. Then the energy decreases at each trophic level of food chain, because energy is lost as heat, then During respiration, it is getting released, and for various activities, it is getting utilized. So when energy that producer is having maximum energy content, producer, when it is moving to primary consumer, there also energy wastage will come, heat as heat. Then for respiration, then for various body activities or cellular activities, in all these way energy is getting wasted or it is lost as heat. And respiration, for respiration it is getting utilized. Then for various cellular activities or body activities. So here also we can see only 10% of energy of the previous trophic level it is received by next trophic level, only 10%. 10% of energy it is moving to next level, next trophic level. Okay, so to next trophic level, only 10% of energy is moving. So in the next trophic level, that organisms will receive only 10% of the previous trophic level energy. And this is proposed by this law, this 10% law. This we have already discussed in the last class. This 10% law of Linman. Who proposed this? Linman in 1942. Okay, so this law, according to this law, only 10% is moving to next trophic level. So here, just to explain this, we can take this example. Here we can see one example. Which one is that? Here, solar energy. 10,000 joules. Okay, this this energy, when it is moving to higher level, when it is moving to primary consumers, only 10% is moving. And from there again, when it is moving to secondary consumers, there also it is receiving only 10%. And when it is receiving, when it is received by the tertiary consumers, here also you can see only 10%. So only 10% of the main energy is moving from one trophic level to, not, see, from sunlight, here the 10%. From here, 10% of this one, the previous trophic level. Then from the primary consumers, when it is moving to secondary consumers, 10% of the energy of the primary consumer level that is moving to secondary consumer level. Okay, so when it is moving to higher trophic level, only 10% is moving, rest of the energy is getting wasted in the sense that is utilized for respiration and cellular activities. Then as heat energy, it is getting wasted. So in this pyramid, this is an ideal pyramid of energy. In this you can see, in this you can observe, primary producer convert only 1% of the energy of sunlight which is available to them. Okay, finally we are getting only 1% of that energy. Okay, then next what we can see, that limitations of ecological pyramids. See here, for any calculation, whichever you are using, calculation of this energy content or biomass or number, we need to include all organism at that trophic level, right? So limitations of this ecological pyramid. In ecological pyramid, it does not take into account the same species belonging to two or more trophic levels. Okay, it does not take into account the same species which is belonging to two or more trophic levels. See, same species of organism will be present in two trophic levels or more than two trophic levels, but that will not be considered. So that is one limitation. Then second one, it assumes a simple food chain, something that almost never exists in nature. It does not accommodate a food web. Got it? This is a very important point and very important concept. Here you can see it is considering from a food chain. See, from grassland, consider about a grassland. From grassland, here so many grasses are there. Then grasshopper, right? Grasshopper. Then it is moving to frog, then to snake. So like this, it is moving through a food chain. It is not considering a food web. So a simple food chain is considered. See, there won't be a single food chain, right? All organisms will be included in a food web. We cannot see like this only it will go, right? See this frog. Frog will be eaten by many other animals, right? Not only the snake. So that is a part of food web. So here when we are considering about, or when we are making a ecological pyramid, there they are considering only a food chain, not a food web. Next point is saprophytes, decomposers, microbes, and detritivores. They are not given any place in ecological pyramid. Okay, these decomposers, saprophytes, then microbes, all these they don't have any place in this ecological pyramid. We are talking about primary producers, then primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers. But here, this organisms, which one? This microbes and decomposers and all, they don't have any place in this ecological pyramid. It's not at all considered, because we have to include that, because that is having a very important role in the ecosystem, right? All dead matters, it is decayed by these kind of organisms, so they have to be included. They are having very important role or a vital role in the ecosystem. So these are the limitations of ecological pyramid. What and all the limitations of ecological pyramid? Here first one is, they does not take into account the same species belonging to two or more trophic level. Then another point is, it assumes a simple food chain, something that almost never exists in nature. It does not accommodate a food web. We are making a ecological pyramid only on the basis of a food chain. Only one chain we are considering. We are not considering a food web. The next point is saprophytes, decomposers, microbes, all these are not considered, or they don't have any place in the ecological pyramid. They actually they have a very important role in the ecosystem. Otherwise all dead matters will be there only, they'll never get decayed, right? So those who are playing a very vital role, that group was not considered when we are talking about ecological pyramid. So that is the most important limitation of ecological pyramid. Got it? So today we have learned about ecological pyramid, pyramid of energy, pyramid of biomass, and pyramid of numbers. All these are very important because you will get all questions, all these type of questions. You will get a energy pyramid, and in this they will ask you about this is inverted type, or just you have to give, they'll be giving one ecological pyramid. From that they'll ask you to find out which type of pyramid is this, or this is pyramid of number, inverted pyramid. Give an example for this inverted pyramid. Or they may ask a pond, here a grassland. In the case of a pyramid of biomass, grassland, whether it is an upright one or inverted one. So you have to get an idea. You should have a clear idea about the concept. Just in the case of biomass, biomass in the sense it is weight. Okay, we are considering about the dry weight. So from down level, when it is moving to top level, that number will increase. Sorry, number will decrease, and it will be having upright. Then think about inverted one. For that, we have given example as aquatic ecosystems. So like that, you have to learn concept wise. Don't by heart the things. You have to get the concept, or you should have a very clear idea about this. Okay, so go through all these portions. Next class we'll be learning about ecological succession and different types of successional communities and all. So that is a vast topic, so we need more than 1 hour to discuss. So we'll meet in the next class. If you have any doubt, go through all these portions. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.